So, a northern senator has been accused of sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria. And there is something I believe, there is no smoke without fire. Even though that they have refused to mention the particular name of that senator, they have refused to tell us, look at the person who is sponsoring the terrorism in Nigeria and in the northern part of Nigeria precisely. But the truth is that we know that the terrorism in the north, all these kidnappings, the killings in the north is political. I'm telling you the truth. You see it. Even the FCT minister, who is Nyesom Wike, also mentioned it a few days ago. So he made it clear that the kidnappings and the terrorism going on in FCT is more of political issue, that some politicians are involved. You know, a few days ago, the EFCC mentioned that a particular religious sect has been discovered to be the sponsors of this terrorism group and the Boko Haram and all that. The truth is that the security issues in our country cannot be handled by this particular administration. They don't even know what to do concerning the security issue, and that's why they're always beating about the bush, you know, trying to find something to tell the civilians when they know that what they are saying, some of what they are saying is not truth. But you see, this particular issue of a senator sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria, it's true. The only thing is that they do not want to mention the name of that particular senator because he is from the north, and they are afraid. Who knows? And that's true. Any insecurity issue that has lasted more than 24 hours is more of political. This is something that a former head of state of Nigeria said in the past. It's more of political, and that's why we are suffering here in Nigeria. These politicians are making something out of this insecurity issue. You see it? And they don't know that the thing is actually backfiring because it has prevented investors coming into Nigeria. And that's why our economy is failing. That's why Naira has no value anymore. You see it? These senators, they actually use these talks to get their way, to rig their way into the office. They use them to destabilize polling unit. They use them to snatch ballot box and the rest of them. And at the end of the day, when they fail to, settle these people will pick up to arms, and they begin to, unleash mayhem on civilians. You see it? And these are the people, the senators that we vote. These are the kind of politicians that we have here in Nigeria. The other day, I saw one of them online who was a senator from Borno State. He was sharing 1,000 naira to youths, and youths were happily collecting 1,000 naira. Why these are the same people that endanger their lives? These are the same people that has, useless the country, subjected you to poverty to the point that 1,000 naira is now big enough for you to stand on the road and be collecting. The same thing happened in Lagos State, Surulere. During this by-election, a particular House of Representatives, Desmond Elliott, was sharing perfume. Even Tinubu's aide was sharing notebooks to people, and people were happily collecting. And at the end of the day, these are the same people that will bring insecurity in Nigeria. And I am happy because the insecurity is now getting to everybody. It's now affecting them. Because these kidnappers, they will not kidnap somebody that cannot give them money. They kidnap the same politicians that will still give them ransom. I must tell you, but it's also affecting the civilians. Because some of these kidnappers, they don't care. The other time is it in Ekiti State. School people were kidnapped. I am happy they are back. I saw a video, was it yesterday, showing they are happy, they have returned with their teachers. And I am happy about that. But the insecurity issue in Nigeria is something that we need to talk about. Because if we don't talk about it, things will continue to go bad. Things will continue to go sour. And it will affect everybody. I don't know if we are going to run from our country or what. The EFCC and the DSS are actually not doing their work. I must tell you, if there is a religious sector that is involved in this terrorism, or if there is a senator involved in this terrorism, they should bring the person out, because this is too much. It's high time they started showing these people example. and then others will learn. This particular administration needs to sit up and not giving us all this propaganda and all this fake news. They need to be straightforward with the civilians. I must tell you the truth. Then, as we are in Port Harcourt, we know what has been happening with Rivers State for some time now. Wike trying to control Rivers State while he is in Abuja as FCT minister. You see, this is very, very bad here in Nigeria, that the issue of godfatherism in politics has caused more harm than good. I must tell you, this is a man who left the office of the governor of Rivers State to become the minister of FCT, also trying to control Rivers State from FCT. And it has caused a lot of political tensions in Rivers State. It even got to the point where youths in Rivers State had to destroy Wike's posters and billboard, saying that they don't want him again. You see it? It got to a point where they had to destroy their House of Assembly complex. And this particular young man, this Edison Ehie, who is the chief of staff to Fubara, has been accused of being involved in terrorism and that destruction. And the court has actually, a court in Abuja, has actually, called for his arrest for alleged involvement in terrorism and vandalization of their House of Assembly complex in Port Harcourt. Look at the headline: more troubles for Fubara's chief of staff Edison Ehie as his wanted poster surfaces. So they have actually labeled him a wanted man because of terrorism. That's what they said. Let me read the body of the news. Troubles are mounting for Edison Ehie, the chief of staff to Rivers State Governor Sim Fubara, as the police formally declared him and 5 others wanted over their alleged involvement in the burning of Rivers State House of Assembly complex, an allegation of murder and terrorism. You see, the police published the Gazette with the photograph of Ehie and the other wanted suspects online. The publication of the police Gazette followed the refusal of a high court sitting in Abuja Friday to strike out the terrorism charges brought against Ehie and 5 other people. The judge posed his refusal on the fact that Ehie was not before the court, as he was listed on the charge sheet as being at large. The presiding judge, Justice Mobolaji Olajuwon, therefore decided that Ehie, who was the factional speaker of Rivers State of Assembly, lacked legal powers to request for dismissal of the charges. Anyway, guys, I don't want to make this video long. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.